Shripad Sudhir Agashe, and I'm going to talk about the book Reality is Broken. Gamers are abandoning reality in droves, migrating into the virtual world, and investing around 3 billion hours in games weekly. Countless number of people detach themselves from society and indulge themselves in games. Some believe that sooner or later, gamers that escape from the real world will cause a social disaster. But is this true? Everyone is familiar with the word games and more than likely have played games themselves. A study at Carnegie Mellon University shows that an average young person spends 10,000 hours playing games by the age of 21. Okay, to put that into context, an individual spent 10,080 hours in academics from elementary school to high school with perfect attendance. A very famous example given in the book is the example of the game World of Warcraft. Considering the 19 years of data from the start of the game, players have collectively spent over 5.93 million years playing World of Warcraft. To put that into perspective, 5.93 million years ago, our ancestors were walking on all four limbs. They probably couldn't even hold a controller, much less play with it. There is a ton of negativity attached to spending too much time playing video games. The book Reality is Broken tells us that games, however, will not bring disaster. On the contrary, they are the key to the future and they can help us make this world a better place. We'll take a look at the book in three phases. First, what is a game? Second, how games make us better. And third, how games can change the world. So, what is a game? The author believes there are four defining tropes of a game: goals, rules, a feedback system, and voluntary participation. The goal. In reality, we often incline to give up halfway or set our goal so high that it is beyond our reach or so low that it provides little to no satisfaction. Or we don't even have a goal for ourselves. But in games, the game sets a clear goal for the player. The goal will remain at a certain level with a certain level of difficulty the player has to reach, but not so much that it is beyond a person's ability and not so low that it proves to be no challenge at all.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Second, the rules. We seldom set rules for ourselves in reality. A game, however, will set some rules to increase the difficulty. Not only are the rules able to limit the player's actions, but can also stimulate one's desire to challenge oneself, leading the players to be more creative in playing the game. Third, the feedback. In reality, we quit early because we feel like our efforts generate no feedback or no visible results. A game, however, tells a player exactly how far away a goal is in the form of points or levels or progression bars or so on. Moreover, the feedback system gives them a hint that the goal is possible and is in reach. They only have to work harder to achieve it. Finally, voluntary participation. In real life, there are many things we have to do in order to survive. But in game, all the player must accept are the goals, the rules, and the feedback system because they participate voluntarily so that they can leave whenever they want. Voluntary participation allows the player experience to be fun because no one likes to be forced to do something. This makes the game intrinsically satisfying. Through this, we can see why players across the globe spend so much time engaging in video games. They play to distract themselves from reality and the real world. Gamers are achieving more than they can in real life. They have a more robust social relationship, get better feedback, and feel more rewarded than they do in real life. As a result, they spend countless hours voluntarily in video games. The second part of the book focuses on how games make us better. Firstly, games satisfy people's longing for good work. A game gives player clear tasks and actions required to complete the task. A game satisfies the people by giving them the experience of being successful, by giving its player constant feedback and reward. Unlike real life, a game makes the failure fun and directs our attention to the goal. So, when we try again, we are more likely to win. Game satisfy the desire to connect with the world. Compared to games, reality feels distant. Games build strong social bonds. Games make people believe that life is more meaningful and there is an epic purpose for life. And these, my friends, are the four secrets for positive psychology in mainstream beliefs. And all of these are fulfilled in games. Games give us a sense of urgent optimism, a sense of social fabric, a feeling of blissful productivity, and epic meaning. We understood what games are and why games make us better. And now we will look how they can change the world. Games need not just be escapist, but they can also be returnist, meaning that we go back to our lives with something more after playing the game. In the author's words, gamers are super empowered, hopeful individuals who believe they are individually capable of changing the world. The only problem is that they think that they can only change the virtual world and not the real world. The author says that if we take everything game developers have learned about optimizing the human experience and optimizing collaborative community and apply it to real life, the author foresees games that make us wake up in the morning thrilled to start our day, that reduce our stress at work and dramatically increase our career satisfaction. Games that fix our education system, cure obesity, anxiety, depression. Games that tackle global level problems like world hunger, climate change, and much more. So, in conclusion, reality is better. If we want to be happy anywhere, or achieve greatness anywhere, or learn true secrets anywhere, or help other people anywhere, or save the world anywhere, we might as well do it in our own reality. In the end, the book perfectly captures the depth of engagement and potential in games, and I definitely recommend a fellow game designer to read it. Thank you.